Hello, devoted drama devotees, and welcome back to the electrifying world of TV Days Drama Digest, your ultimate haven for all things sudsy, scandalous, and soul-stirring in the realm of daytime television. We're the pulse-pounding chroniclers of heartbreak, high-stakes romance, and those jaw-dropping twists that keep us glued to our screens from dawn till dusk. Today, we're diving headfirst into the swirling vortex of speculation that's been tearing through the soap opera fandom like a Salem summer storm. The tantalizing rumor that Sophia Matson, the luminous star who recently bid a tearful adieu to General Hospital's Port Charles, might be stepping into the hallowed and haunted heels of Abigail Devereaux DiMera on Days of Our Lives. Picture this. The dim-lit DiMera mansion, shadows dancing like vengeful spirits across ornate walls stained with decades of betrayal. A single candle flickers, casting eerie glows on portraits of the dead, Andre, Stefano, and now, perhaps, Abigail herself, whose tragic demise left an unfillable void in the hearts of millions. Whispers in the wind, echoes of what if. Could Sophia's poised elegance and fiery intensity resurrect this beloved character from the ashes of her own untimely end? Or is this just another cruel mirage in the desert of fan hopes, a false dawn that will leave us parched for more? Buckle up, dear readers, because we're unraveling this enigma thread by thread, layer by dramatic layer. Will truth emerge from the fog of fiction, or will it dissolve like so much smoke from a Salem cigar? Let's plunge into the depths. To grasp the seismic shockwaves of this rumor, we must first rewind the clock, back through the labyrinthine timelines of Days of Our Lives, that iconic NBC soap that's been weaving tales of love, loss, and lunacy since 1965. Abigail Devereaux isn't just a character. She's a cornerstone of the show's emotional architecture, a tragic heroine whose story arcs have spanned generations, twisting like the branches of the Horton family tree she so fiercely defended. Born into the illustrious, and often cursed, Devereaux lineage, Abigail, affectionately known as Abby to those who adored her, first graced our screens in 1992 as a wide-eyed child, portrayed with precocious charm by various young actresses. But it was in her adult incarnations that she truly blossomed into a force of nature. Kate Monsey took the reins in 2011, infusing Abby with a blend of vulnerability and valor that captivated audiences. Under Monsey's guidance, Abigail navigated the treacherous waters of young love with Chad DiMera, endured the psychological torment of blackouts and betrayals, and even survived, temporarily, a grisly stabbing at the hands of a deranged foe. Her chemistry with Billy Flynn's brooding Chad was pure dynamite, sparks flying amid the ruins of Roman numeral weddings and midnight confessions. Then came Marcy Miller in 2016, a recast that initially sparked fan furor but quickly ignited into adoration. Miller's Abigail was a revelation, sharper, sexier, and simmering with unspoken depths. She delved into the darker corners of her psyche, grappling with dissociative identity disorder in a storyline that peeled back layers of trauma like an onion of anguish. Remember the square dancing alter ego? The feverish fantasies? Miller made Abigail's unraveling a masterpiece of method acting, her wide blue eyes pools of unspoken sorrow. But oh, the pinnacle of pain, Abigail's death in 2022, a gut-wrenching murder by her own cousin Gwen Rizek, broadcast in an episode that had viewers clutching pearls and Kleenex alike. Stabbed in her own home, collapsing in a pool of crimson regret, it was Shakespearean tragedy meets supermarket tabloid, leaving Chad a hollow shell and Salem reeling. Since then, Abigail's absence has been a gaping wound. Flashbacks tease her spectral presence, dream sequences taunt us with what-ifs, but the void persists. Fans have rioted in comment sections, petitioned on social media, and dreamed of resurrection. After all, in soapdom, death is but a dramatic detour. Days has revived icons from the grave before, think Bo Brady's miraculous return or Stefano's endless encores. So when whispers of a recast began to circulate, it wasn't just gossip, It was gospel to the grieving. Enter the rumor mill's latest bombshell, Sophia Matson as Abigail 3.0. The internet exploded faster than a DiMera explosive device. Forums buzzed, TikToks trended, and our own inboxes overflowed with fervent pleas. Is it true? Tell us it's true. But as with all things Salem, the path to truth is paved with red herrings and razor-sharp revelations. Before we dissect the drama, let's shine a spotlight on the woman at the eye of this hurricane, Sofia Mattsson. At 41, this Swedish-born siren has become a daytime darling, her career a glittering tapestry of triumphs and tenacious spirit. Arriving in the U.S. with dreams as big as the Atlantic she crossed, Matson first dipped her toes into the soap waters with a guest stint on As the World Turns in 2005. But it was her portrayal of Sasha Gilmore on General Hospital, starting in 2018, that catapulted her to icon status. Sasha wasn't just a character, she was a cyclone of complexity. Introduced as the enigmatic girlfriend of the late, lamented Nate, Sasha evolved under Mattson's masterful touch into a multifaceted maven, a model with a morphine addiction, a mother mourning her miracle baby's loss, a lover entangled in the web of lies spun by the Cassadine clan. Matson imbued her with a raw, relatable resilience, those tear-streaked close-ups where Sasha's facade cracked, revealing the fragility beneath her fierce facade. Her chemistry with Nicholas Bechtel's Shiloh was incendiary, a slow-burn inferno that had fans shipping Sasha harder than a Kiki Quinn crossover. And let's not forget the gut punch of Sasha's grief arc post-Brando's death. Mattson's guttural sobs in that rain-soaked cemetery scene? Emmy bait if there ever was. Yet, in a move that stunned the GH faithful, Matson announced her exit in early 2025, wrapping Sasha's story with a poignant farewell that hinted at new horizons. Port Charles will always hold a piece of my heart, she told Soap Opera Digest in an exclusive sit-down, her voice a velvet veil over veiled ambitions. But life's too short not to chase the next chapter. Fans mourned like it was a mob hit, but whispers of greener pastures, perhaps across town to the Peacock Network's crown jewel, Days of Our Lives, began almost immediately. Why Sophia for Abigail? It's a match made in soap heaven, or perhaps hellishly perfect irony. Both women are ingenues thrust into intrigue, Abigail's wide-eyed innocence masking a warrior's will, Sasha's glamorous gloss concealing a survivor's scars. Mattson's lithe frame and luminous features echo the ethereal beauty that defined Monsey and Miller's tenures, yet her emotional range, capable of shattering silences with a single glance, promises to elevate Abby's return from mere revival to renaissance. Imagine her navigating the DiMera dynasty, sparring with Eileen Davidson's Kristen in verbal volleys that could curdle cream, melting into Chad's arms in a reunion that rivals Romeo and Juliet, minus the poison, hopefully. The drama. The passion. It would be catnip for the Nielsen's. But alas, dear dreamers, reality intrudes like an uninvited Brady Buncher at a black tie gala. In our relentless quest for veracity, armed with insider scoops, casting call dissections, and a healthy dose of detective drama worthy of Shane Donovan, we've scoured the shadows of Salem's script rooms. The verdict? This rumor is as substantiated as a Horton Square potluck promise, utterly unfounded. As of our latest intel, hot off the presses from October 29, 2025, Sophia Matson is not circling the Days soundstages in Burbank. No contracts inked, no table reads attended, no chemistry tests with Billy Flynn that have leaked onto the web, though, oh, how we wish. Sophia remains a free agent post-*GH*, her days filled with auditions that span from indie films to potential primetime pilots, but Days of Our Lives isn't on the docket. Sources close to the production, whisperers we've cultivated over years of caffeine-fueled stakeouts, confirm that while the writer's room buzzes with resurrection ideas for Abigail, teased by head writer Ron Carlivati in a cryptic Variety interview last month, some ghosts refuse to stay buried. Mattson's name hasn't crossed the threshold. We're exploring all avenues, one insider hedged, but Sophia's plate is fuller than Viktor Kiriakis' wallet. The rumor's genesis? A perfect storm of fan fiction and faulty forwarding. It sparked on a Reddit thread in mid-September, where a user, handle, SoapSiren87, posited Matson as the dream recast after binge-watching GH marathons. A viral TikTok edit juxtaposing Sasha's breakdown with Abigail's demise racked up 2.3 million views, and boom, hashtag Sophia for Abby trended worldwide. Tabloids like the National Enquirer fan the flames with exclusive Soap Queen Eye's DOL throne headlines, but their sources evaporated under scrutiny, as ephemeral as E.J. DiMera's latest alias. It's a tale as old as time in soap circles, hope hijacked by hype. We've seen it before, the false alarms for recasts of fan faves like Sammy Brady or Hope Williams. Yet, in this case, the falsehood stings sweeter because the what-if lingers like Abigail's perfume in the breeze. False or not, let's indulge the fantasy, shall we? Because in the grand opera of soaps, imagination is our most potent prop. Envision Sophia Matson as Abigail, not a carbon copy, but a bold reimagining. Gone would be the doe-eyed damsel. In her place, Abigail forged in the fires of Port Charles paranoia, wary, witty, and wielding words like weapons. Picture her entrance, not a quiet knock on the Horton door, but a thunderclap reveal at a black-tie gala, materializing from the crowd like a phoenix in Prada, locking eyes with Chad across a sea of stunned faces. "I never left," she'd murmur, her accent a subtle Swedish lilt adding exotic allure. Death was just a detour. The storylines? Endless ecstasy laced with agony. A custody battle for their twins, Thomas and Charlotte, twisted by Gwen's lingering grudge, Hugh courtroom catfights that make the People's Court look tame. A forbidden flirtation with a mysterious newcomer. Hello, GH crossover potential with a Cassadine cousin, testing Chad's trust and unraveling old wounds. And the emotional core, Abigail confronting her death, piecing together fragmented memories in therapy sessions that echo Sasha's rehab reckonings. Mattson's gift for layered longing would shine here, those micro-expressions of doubt, the quiver in her voice as she whispers, "Was I really gone, or did I just hide?" Comparatively, how does she stack up against her predecessors? Kate Moncey's Abby was the girl next door with a dagger's edge, relatable, radiant. Her 2016 Daytime Emmy nod for the role a testament to her tenacity. Marcy Miller amplified the enigma. Her 2018 win for The Possession plot a crown for her chameleon chops. Sophia? She'd bridge them beautifully, Moncey's warmth with Miller's mystery, plus a global gloss that could lure international viewers. At 5 feet 7 inches, she'd match the physicality seamlessly, her blonde waves a nod to Abby's iconic tresses. And the pairings. With Flynn's Chad, it'd be electric, toss in Wes Ramsey's Leo for comic relief, and you've got gold. But drama demands depth, so let's expand. The ripple effects on Salem's ecosystem. Jack and Jennifer, Abby's parents, Matthew Ashford, and Melissa Reeves, would be thrust into a maelstrom of maternal miracles. Reeves' Jennifer, ever the eternal optimist, crumbling under the weight of resurrected grief before rebuilding with fierce forgiveness. The Demeros? Stefano's spirit, via archival footage or a spectral Joseph Mascalo, could haunt from afar, approving or sabotaging this prodigal return. And Chad, poor, plot-racked Chad, his arc from widower's wraith to renewed romantic would be Mattson's canvas, painted in strokes of stolen kisses and shattered glass. Fan forums are already feverish with fervor. Sophia's Sasha survived worse than a stabbing. She'd own Abby's amnesia arcs. Tweets at DOL diehard. Recast roulette worked for Miller. Why not Matson? Hashtag bring back Abby. Chimes in at Salem Shadows. Skeptics counter. Too soon after GH, let her breathe. Yet the chorus swells. A petition on change.org has amassed 15,000 signatures, urging Corday Productions to consider Sophia for the soul of Salem. This isn't isolated intrigue, it's symptomatic of soap's eternal dance with death and rebirth. Days of Our Lives has mastered the art, reviving Drake Hodgson's Roman after a decade in amnesia exile, or Christian Alfonso's hope from a presumed watery grave. Each return reignites the flame, reminding us why we tune in, for the impossible made intimate, the heartbreak healed by hope. Contrast with General Hospital, where Mattson's exit mirrors a trend of bold farewells, Kelly Monaco's Sam stepping back, Maura West's Ava embroiled in endless enmity. Yet crossovers whisper possibilities, a GHDOL mashup, Sasha seeking solace in Salem, colliding with Abigail's orbit? The mind reels with montages of mob ties and medical mysteries. As daytime evolves, streaming on Peacock, battling cord cutters, these rumors underscore our unyielding appetite. Days boasts 50-plus years of lore, a library of love lost and found. Abigail's return, whoever embodies her, could be the elixir, injecting youth, Mattson's fresh from GHS Gen Z arcs, into veteran veins, blending nostalgia with novelty. So, where does that leave us, fellow fanatics? The rumor debunked, but the dream undimmed. Sophia Matson won't don Abigail's amulet tomorrow or next week, for that matter. But in the unpredictable pantheon of soaps, tomorrow is a script flip away. Will the DOL scribes heed the siren call, casting Matson as the key to unlocking Abigail's locked-away legacy? Or will another actress claim the crown, leaving us to wonder what Sophia might have wrought? We crave your candor, your chaos, your unfiltered feels. Picture Sophia slipping into Abigail's silken skin. Does she dazzle or disappoint? Eclipse Monsey and Miller, or merely mimic? Would her Sasha scars enrich Abby's soul, or clash like clashing couture? We hope you enjoyed it and look forward to sharing more with you in the future. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe TV Days Drama Digest for more updates on Days of Our Lives.